Hi, I'm gonna introduce how to cook Mapo Tofu, one of the most popular Chinese dishes. It is traditional alternative protein made by tofu, and it's actually pretty easy to cook. Well, let's get started. Here's everything we would need, so it's really simple. The key ingredient is, of course, tofu, and you can use both soft or firm tofu. And the one I got is from Sansui, and it's multi-use tofu. So it's easier to cook than soft tofu, but not too firm as firm tofu. That's basically what it is. But you can have whatever kind of tofu that you want. And we have two types of peppers. This is just dried chili pepper, and you can also just use any sort of fresh or dried chili pepper, just to have the spice. And this is the Sichuan pepper, also called corn pepper, and this is where you get the little numbness taste from Mapo tofu. And this one is the fermented soybean sauce, and you can get it from any Asian supermarket, or also from online grocery stores. And the more basic ingredients are ginger, garlic, and soy sauce. And this is actually Japanese soy sauce instead of Chinese soy sauce, but they both work great. So let's get started. So now I've cut the tofu, and it is now in a pot with cold water, and we're just gonna turn on the stove until the water boils. And I added in some salt, and this step is to get rid of the unpleasant smell of tofu. So here are the dry ingredients: ginger, garlic, chili pepper, and corn pepper. And we just prepare it while we are waiting for the water to boil. And basically you can replace the actual ginger and garlic with ginger or garlic paste. So whatever lazy as you are. And the key to Chinese food is that we don't actually have a accurate amount of like how much ingredients or spices you put in. So just basically whatever, a small bowl of everything. So now the water has boiled, and we drain the tofu to prepare it for stir fry later. So this is still the pot that I used to boil tofu, but now wipe it to make sure that it is all dry right now, so that we can stir fry the spices. So I'm just gonna put in some avocado oil, and just pour in the spices, and then stir fry them for 10 seconds. And after stir frying the spices, I added in the fermented chili sauce. Just 1 tablespoon would be fine, and just stir fry them for a little bit. So now I added in the tofu and a bit of water to just barely cover the tofu, and we'll let it boil for a little bit. And in the meanwhile, we will be preparing the last portion of our ingredients. It's basically 2 spoons of soy sauce and 1 spoon of cornstarch. If you don't have cornstarch, it's also fine, or any kind of starch would work as well. And we're adding a little bit of water, and this is to make the sauce sticky and tasty. So now we're gonna add it into the Mapo tofu. That's it. So now we have Mapo tofu, and you can add scallions, sesame, if you want. And I'm gonna start eating now.